Yeah, my question was just regarding the use of the Noosa North Shore area. You heard before there was concerns about the helicopters that have been annoying us up this end of the coast, and I'd just like to know people's stance on the North Shore landing area.
Okay, let's start with Brett.
I think you heard some good comments there before from Lou. Again, I can't comment specifically on this up here. I can on the one down at Caloundra. I've done a lot of work with Caloundra Aerodrome down there. I know they have an accord or a pact, an agreement with it, particularly with regard to road helicopter pilots. They work very hard on it. I know even the people within the business sector there are very vigilant on it as well. So I think you need to work a hell of a lot harder on that. We talk about the flight numbers and those sort of things. It needs to be properly looked at, and as I said, if anyone's breaking the rules, we need to come down hard on them, because I know it's such a big factor up here in the North Shore.
Warren?
Again, if you talk to the people of Belle Vista, they have similar problems. There's helicopter training there, and it's the repeated landings which create the most noise. I don't believe that these training processes should be being undertaken sufficiently close to the heavily densely residentially populated areas, and if they're going to do that sort of training, there needs to be a separate area. So I agree with you that if it's causing a problem here, the same way as it's causing a problem in Caloundra, it needs to be shifted.
Okay, so that was, if it's causing a problem, it's shifted. We heard that there's a long-standing suggestion of it to go into a national park. Is any of the candidates supportive of that? Debbie, would you like to?
Yes, that pledge by the state government was made in 1992. That's 20 years ago that the pledge was made to return it to National Park, and if elected I will make that a priority. The reason is that as long as that airfield is there, it will continue to be used and be seen as an asset to a much broader range of people than you want to have flying over your area. And what it does is it gives the green light to the Sunshine Coast Airport to continue to expand helicopter training, particularly for the Saudi Arabian National Guard. And I can tell you that my division includes that airport. And even today, I have had 2 complaints of people just tearing their hair out, mental health issues starting to set in, babies that can't sleep, people that just can't cope with the constant noise. So it is a land use conflict when it's beside residential areas. The quickest thing we can do is take that landing strip on the North Shore out of the equation, return it to the national estate, and send a very clear message to the Sunshine Coast Airport that the aviation industry expansion shouldn't include helicopter training that impacts adversely on the amenity of the people who live here.
Thanks.